I think most of you guys really practice. I said, this is a tree vision. You knew, I think this others I talked a little bit before. True vision is infused visions, vision of experience, pure vision. So now we're talking impure vision. Impure vision is what we see now. So then when we're talking impure visions, for preliminary this morning talking, yeah. So one thing you can see this one, always Buddhism focus basic, then how come? It's a basic part result. When talking the two vision, the three vision, this infused vision is the basic. If you plant some fruit or vegetable, we ground some basic. This is infused vision. What we experience, what happened. Then through practice, vision or experience, what we talking, this one, loving kindness, compassion, some meditate. Then we get few vision. This is result. We call basic, part, result. It can be these three actually. Another way we call basic, we call infused vision also basic or cause result. So basic actually what happened this world, what happened going on, actually we call the alaya jhana, is type of mind. Okay, scientific not really accept mind, whatever things we have a feeling happy or sad, attached, anger, everything. Scientists most they guess brain, yeah, type of brain work, different work. But Buddhism, this is a type of mind. So many types of mind. We call main mind, secondary mind. Meanwhile, main mind, there's different school, different number. But first, the main mind is sixth mind. Means eye mind, ear mind, the mental mind, those kind of main mind. Main mind means, when you're looking at a book, just appear to eye mind. You don't judge any book is nice or good or bad. Then after that, I see then secondary mind coming. Okay, this book good, this book not good. This we call type of secondary mind. The secondary many group, virtuous mind or non-virtuous mind, neutral mind. So many types we call attached, anger, those all those things are mind. But then you throw the practice, it's purified, attached, all the defilement. This means disappeared, actually. When it's enlightened, not have this kind of conceptual thought, what we have. This we purify through the practice. But still we have one alaya jhana, we call this. The alaya jhana. Yeah, basic mind. Actually, this is clarity, alaya jhana, with mind clarity, they said, clarity, something there. Yeah, we have a mind. If it's not like tree, if it stay out, we have feeling, sometimes happy. This is the type of mind we have. This is actually we basic. Then the cause and can be self-grasping. This I is existed. I, this is me. I is truly existed. This can be main cause of the samsaric things. Through this I self-grasping, then everything coming. They use other coming, the attachment, anger, compassion. Then start this through doing, motivated by different type of conceptual. They make karma. Then this world, this infused vision. This what we see is this result. Actually, we can see. I try to say this one. Basic our mind. Then self-creating, this ignorance, this kind of cause condition. This make what you see this result. This is what we see this world. Okay, there's a little world a little bit now danger. Yeah, this more. Okay, this is not happy. So then, before talking, this talking faith important. With a faith is your belief kind of Buddha Dhamma, what's Buddha's teaching. You believe this through the Buddha's teaching, you can enlightened, liberated this samsaric, from this samsaric. Faith is important. You know faith, no more wish to be looking not kind of Buddhahood something. Okay, no looking, then no quality, Buddha's quality, didn't get, yeah. Then refuge, really important, yeah, refuge. Now I try to talk in nature of samsaric things. Nature of samsara, we have to, because we have a renunciation. So if you like some place, then you not want to go other place. Yeah, always try to, you work, whatever work for stay this place. So now, samsara is, if you stay in samsara, doesn't matter what kind of life, you powerful person or God, of course, they're all suffering. They try to show every being, everywhere, this is full of suffering. They introduce us that. Why most Western people said, don't like to listen to the suffering. They said, already have kind of enough problem. No need kind of addition that, yeah. There's no need like that. So, no, there's a purpose, not like just treat it. Tibetan actually usually doctor talk a lot hell around. No, because then people think afraid. Okay, should they do bad things because falling hell around? They work. But Western not work, but still have to know why, the reason. Because if you really no more wish to born, this I think it's okay. Why actually I just wonder this. I told these three girls now coming from university these times. One girl is not really believe any religions, but I ask it sometimes we test what they think. I try to learn from this what they thinking. Okay, she said, do you think you wish to born in this world? No. I said, she don't know, next life she not really don't know it existed not. If it existed, not want to born here. I said, why? She's so tired. Too tired, too tired to born here. She thinks it's too tired, this world. I think this only this reason, this is good enough. If you're really thinking this way. But probably is maybe she more when it's I think now this time study, short of money, no cannot earn more money, then have to keep study, there's more loan. When she get job, more money, more nice family, maybe she love this one, wish to be born again. But it doesn't matter, this is a temporary, we contemplate like this kind of thinking. So that day we, here book said each focus is a 6 realm, different each realm. I more focus three types of suffering. Or 3 types of suffering, we call it suffering over suffering. What we think is your suffering. This is called suffering. So more hell realms, ghost realms, animal realms, these 3. Or most they have. Okay? Now we have suffering of change. We call it suffering of change. Suffering of change. Suffering change, when we're talking, these are the 3 upper realms. Human realms, God realms, Ashura realms. You believe this is 6 realms. Buddhism believe this. Samsara, they call samsara better. Universal, too small still. Samsara means limitless, you know. Buddha believed this world system at one time disappeared. But still samsara here. Okay? Samsaric means, you know, simply being born without any choice. Our own karma and affliction, all of this. They judge us with no choice, actually. With no choice, I want to die. With no choice, I want to be like this kind of person. So may judge karma. So this kind of type we call samsaric beings. If Buddha as Bodhisattva born here, we not call samsaric beings, because they have chance. They can choose. If no want born here, then not born. If they wish to born, they're born. They're born here because they karmic. Not they karmic are totally free there. Okay. The samsara means bonded, is karmic. We call samsara sentient beings. So samsara means huge actually. Samsara is endless. Buddha, you see, Buddha, when it become Buddha, always the activities for the sentient beings never stop. Then this means you have the samsaric endless. If samsara end, the Buddha's activities stop. Yes, nothing to do. Yes, no job actually. Buddha no job, you know. The samsara, you know, they call sentient beings. We also Buddha said each day's limitless sentient beings become enlightened, get out of samsara. But then wonder, this can be kind of limit, then one day finish it. Yeah, sometimes huge ocean, maybe slowly bring it can be finished. It's possible. But then samsaric limitless. The sentient beings limitless. Numbers numberless, limitless. So they're not finished. They're a little bit logically kind of funny thing. Yeah. So now I'm talking this suffering change because of course people have suffered suffering, mainly have suffered change. You know, I said we are feeling. So suffer change means we now feeling happy. This actually logically, philosophically is suffer change. You know, this means we have now feeling suffering. Actually, it's conclude with suffering. Do you think? Yeah, it's a big things when we born. Okay, family really celebrate happy. Okay, now give birth. Children, birthday, happy, yeah. But sure, this will die. Then, you know, if one family born maybe 3 kids, 3 happy, but 3 suffering, they will die. They include. Also, that's easy. We said, if you kind of sit on the chair, we call kind of first few hours, maybe few minutes, comfortable. When you stand up, tired, sit chair. Then you more than 2 hours, they then start suffering. Why? Because you're suffering of you sitting in the chair. In first place, you're not in this have kind of happiness, kind of this sitting on, not coming this suffering of this. Yeah. When we making friend, each one making more friends, more happy. But of course, they have to naturally cannot be always forever together. Then separate. Separate is not happy thinking. So this we call happy. You know, when two have to looking this way. Okay, this Buddha sometimes you could see happy. Okay, but Buddha say, okay, then when you practice for purpose, long term happiness for the pure happiness, Buddha Ram's happiness. Temporary, what do we call this happiness? We wish actually, we pray, we wish people have more friends, nice family, more together, long life, prayer. We can't pray. This is for the moment, the kind of happiness, what we need actually. But now we're talking, many people, this is good enough. Maybe, that is good enough. What it try to say is not this is good enough. This is not kind of temporary. Yeah, if we think only working whole life for that things not last long. This habit not coming future life. So most people actually spend whole life for only this type of happiness. So what to get only this life, next life not really. So that way, this is actually type of old change type of suffering. Yeah, then he talking a lot here. Majority think is for every people. Doesn't matter rich or poor or powerful person. You have a birth, suffer from birth. We're not thinking the parents, mothers, of course, when they give birth, a lot of suffer. But now talking, we can't remember actually. We can imagine when it's give birth. We think mother so difficult. We don't know actually. Almost die. We don't know. We call it when they give birth. It's really difficult. Even though they give birth with mother's womb, the children the philosophers say there's so much suffering. Because mothers have a different food, hot food, they're kind of feeling kind of burned, cold food, feeling really so sensitive. Your baby is so sensitive. So place is not like cannot kind of relax it, kind of so narrow things. All that kind of smell things. This kind of have to stay in the 9 months. All this kind of they have suffering. We can't remember. We already did these things. Then when it's gave birth, there's a narrow place coming, that's so difficult. After that, your feelings really into mother's womb so kind of smooth. Come out, even though clothes used for them so rough, for them it's really difficult. They are suffering. We have a lot of suffering. This doesn't matter what type of person they have. So we're not talking only this, we call each one, next also future, your anti-enlightenment, never stop. Okay, Buddhism believe like that kind of thing. Christian believe, I think, to like this life good, maybe go heaven, not hell, this too. No, Buddhism is not like, even you to go hell rounds, it's take a long time, but come back. They have all, simply they have a kind of ability of kind of to be Buddhahood, they believe. This go hell a long time, but this is kind of temporary. You come back, take a birth. This kind. Each take a birth, they have suffering, long terms. Okay. Then suffering, then aging. Yeah, suffer aging is really difficult. When people ask, so you go Western, we Tibet not care how old you, like this kind of thinking. Okay, you ask, doesn't matter. Some people say, okay, this is not go Khenpo. They said, okay, Gongphel, when you go Western, you shouldn't ask how old is the lady, special lady. They're not happy. Yeah, but why? The reality they aging, but then hiding. We see this unhappy, yeah, but try to hiding these things actually. Now we try to look in this reality. It's not like a pretend something. What you see, this is a type of suffering. So then here use a lot actually. When it's a physical aging, they lose kind of beauty or handsome. Also we can't do. Also lose the kind of ability, can't walk really much. Or then, then you losing when the aging kind of verbal, even though you speak, this voice is changing, not so nice to hear. We can change it. This I think this is the kind of type of suffering. We wish not change it, but naturally changing. That's when it's mind aging. We can't remember what he said, what he did. Always forgot. Yeah, this kind of aging, the problem. Yeah, this all thinking is. But why we thinking this? Everybody come, even though we young, it's a come. Yeah. Before actually, now I see this aging really with my eyes problem. Yeah. When I young, actually, that's my face a little bit something black coming, bumpy something, a little bottle. Okay, I try to pick out. On this big bottle. Now here, the eyes a little, I bottle, big bottle, and it coming small, it doesn't matter. This for me, not big bottle, okay. Now, out of the big bottle coming, it's just really small things. So now you see really quite this kind of type of suffering. So then it's sick. Of course, when it's people sick, then or now happy, then everything's problem coming. They lose money, go hospital. Many people not have money, they cannot see hospital, diet. Yeah. And I see a video in the Chinese one. She said, then she got kind of really sick. Maybe doctor said, maybe just sick, died. She said, I not want to die. I want to see so many beautiful, nice things in this world. See, she is really, really attached to this world. She think it's really nice, but she thinking this lose, this can see. It's a Buddhism practitioner. It's not a big deal. Actually, you're great practitioner. It is not attachment. If you really good karma, next life can see. Okay. Yeah, we not really big deal. Actually, we die. This not really scary thing. You're really good practitioner. Okay. Then you this kind of problem. We have to thinking, contemplating like this kind of thinking. Then you see, even each life choosing all this problem, we really difficult. The death, of course, really difficult. Then what everything have to live. This is for major suffering. Then the 8 types of suffering. They said whatever we wish to get, we couldn't get these things. We need a job, we sometimes couldn't get jobs, then sometimes don't want to meet some people, they don't like us, but sometimes meeting us. Then, yeah, you collect a lot of money, it's naturally finish it, spend, finish it. Those kind of types. Now actually, this world actually more and more dangerous. Yeah, sometimes, this with a long time we're talking. If you wish, imagine next life born this world, what do you think? Same that kind of world or not? No. This is maybe I not want to be on this world again. But if we good enough practice, we can really travel, born another one, another world. Okay, they believe we have another world. So this kind of thinking, contemplative, this is a human problem. This means, okay, kind of president, maybe kind of Donald Trump now. Many people wish to be president. I think his mind most difficult. So many people against it. They have to think a lot. He's not so happy, I think. Really, not so happy. It's pretend to be happy like this. People like sometimes, even though suffer, they sometimes really attached to heard a nice word. You're great. People say 18 worldly Dharma. This is really make us really difficult. People say nice things. We wish someone talking about me nice things. Wish somebody is not students talking bad things about it. This kind of 18 worldly Dharmas. This is not so good. This is not reality. Cheating ourselves. So this kind of human problem. This is suffer change. Most of suffer change. Of course, people have suffering. We already have kind of poor. They lose some family, kind of that's suffering. Mm-hmm. Then we call Asura. Asura another beings, okay, human beings. Asura beings, we call kind of God, between not really God. These beings, they're also always jealous with God. God is so many types of God. God is we call sometimes this world sometimes divided 3. Name different ways divided. Sometimes there's 6 realms. Sometimes there's 5. When there's 5, there's God realms, Asura realms, count 1. Then 3 lower realms, 2 human realms, Asura realms 1. Sometimes 3 reads called it desire realm. Desire realm almost the 6 realms in desire realm. Then form realm. This is only God. We believe really meditate. Most good meditator, samadhi, then they can be kind of God realms. This kind of quite a long life, not work too much, but still they're suffering. Then formless realms, there's some meditate kind of higher level, they're almost they're really out of samsara. This is kind of formless. This is God, also God Rams. But Asura Rams, they're always jealous with God. This God means desire Ram. Desire Ram, 6 Rams, not like formless Ram. Form Rams, formless are so upper space. Desire Rams also 2 is kind of level Mount Samurai. You're talking, we believe, I don't know, the scientists don't believe, because Mount Samurai. This Asura owns this one, they're fighting each other. Okay, but mostly the God Rams win. They come as more powerful. The Asura always jealous, because the problem is they kind of wish fulfilled tree grow from this Asura Rams. The fruit there on the God Rams. God enjoy the fruit, therefore that they're fighting. Most of Asura lose. Then we talking this born Asura is not so good, because so jealous, so through that also accumulate so non-virtuous state. After die, the problem falling. Yeah, this is not good actually. The God Rams also actually happy. No, for compare the people, no need to walk. They meditating, whatever they thinking, they calm. Okay, but then their lifespan is limited, because they born before they accumulate much virtuous deed. They actually we accumulate, collect more money, save more money, go tourist people. Same thing, spend. Okay, when it's finished, then have to back, come back, or they walk, the problem. When it's bring the money, goes travel, it's kind of nice things, nice hotel, enjoy view, no walking, relaxed. Kind of got on that kind of thinking almost. He good karma, they born there, no walking, just meditate. But then they don't know what about the die, turn to die, they kind of sign. Before they always kind of flowers, they were flowers, really fresh, always fresh. But then it's kind of old, getting old. Before not clothes, no need to wash, because no sweat, no dirty. They turn to this dye, the sign, the cloth become a kind of dirty stain, sweat coming. Clothes they can don't hear this nice sound. Those kind of sign coming. They're old friends, they're a little bit avoiding, because they kind of smell. They have a special mental wisdom, kind of they see what happened next future. There's no more karma left, they maybe go lower realms, then so suffer, not see, not falling down. So the mentals so suffer at that time. But they still the samsara beings. Doesn't matter how the billion years they stay there, but have to. Billion years kind of limited. We think billions a lot. Actually, this one time they finish it, billion years. So come. So then another God Rams also almost the same thing. This is a long life, but a long life, but still not so good. So this kind of all samsara things, it's sure we not wish any more to born those kind of 6 Rams. Okay. Here this book, actually they explain actually 2-3 days kind of subject here. If that you reading this, learn, it's really detail, then we have to meditate on that. If you know the prayer, kind of refuge, prayer, then you thinking if you go hell realms, go cold hell realms, actually have like this kind of imaging experience, like this kind of thinking. Okay, then you feeling more, this kind of practice, okay? Now I'm talking this several pervasive, I say neutral feeling. Here, I think this example, impermanent, all these things are permanent, changing. Change is problem. We not feeling this kind of any neutral feeling. Then you see, I said, actually, it's suffering will not depend how this. Aya, They said, this is really nice, this quote from the Amida Kosha. This said, because we neutral feeling, not so bother us. But when we become higher level, purified kind of growth suffering, this is subtle suffering bother them. So he give an example, really nice ones. Here, with a piece of here, we put here. With no bother, no feeling anything. So now, like our feeling now, like this hand, okay, it can't accept really. This kind of no feeling anything. Then you put this here eyes, then okay, tear come out, so bother. Maybe you could try to take out, because when it's aya means get out of this samsara thing. This kind of practitioner, because they don't have gross suffering. For them, it's really so they suffer. They should be purified. Okay. This kind of thinking, this is a type of suffering, even though not looking for neutral feeling, this meaning. Well, I think no suffering, no happy is okay. I mean, okay means actually neutral, yeah. We think it's, okay. Okay, that's so good, we think. But actually, okay is not okay. This kind of thinking. Here said, actually, example that said, this suffering, pervasive examples. Activities never wanting three things here. Activities never end. This is a type of suffering. You know, whatever you do today, have to do the same thing tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe you making food, the kind of job, making food. Maybe making breakfast, maybe all prepare, then the washing, put back, set back clean. Tomorrow morning, back, next tomorrow clean up, until you died. Every day have to, never finish it. We thinking, it's no time to finish it, actually, activity. This is a type of suffering. Yeah, we cannot stop this job. This is suffering, pervasive. Also, when it died, it seems it's finished. No, it starts next life. Well, next life, same thing again. Even though we kind of dog, they have to survive. They have to do something. Yeah. Then another one is suffering. This kind of type of suffering is here is not satisfied. The funny thing is here is that whatever thing we enjoyed so many kind of delicious food. We wearing the nice clothes, maybe do it. Never satisfied. We're looking more. Yeah. They have said, we just drink milk of mother like almost amount of kind of ocean. We used to drink that much milk from mother. It doesn't mean this life mother. It's previous limitless mother. We call ocean become. But still we need milk. Not satisfied. This means for the milk we have to work. This kind of pervasive kind of suffering. Okay. Then another kind of food, everything cloth. We use a lot. Still we need more. This is a type of suffering. Okay. Another one is, I don't know, this is English. Worried is not absent, tired, something, W-E-R-E, worried, yeah. Worried. Mm-hmm. This meaning, if you so many bad situations happened, if you, example, you just drink alcohol. You through the drink alcohol, so many trouble happen to us, because still drink alcohol. This kind of no worried drink alcohol, yeah. Okay, this kind of thinking. This is that is actually kind of really people try to afraid, avoiding death. But it seems not worried still. it seems still want to death again. If you keep take each life, you only keep save the born. It's more big pile our life, but this means so many times we died, but still not kind of worried, because this means you doesn't try avoiding this kind of death. But the idea is you can avoid this kind of death, born, this kind of all suffering, but we keep continues this kind of thinking. So this kind of thinking, there's three suffering, all sits around. So through this kind of meditate, we have to renunciation. Renunciation means you have find something. Think you buy kind of a car. Then you drive a problem, face again and again. Now don't want anymore this car. You want change. This really you renounce this car. Yeah. Now you're thinking try to buy another one. So no, this kind of thinking you now really tired to born this world. Yeah, if the future if you go continuous. Now I'm going to go other place, kind of nirvana, looking for nirvana. This is a kind of renunciation. 出离心 China said 出离心 yeah 明白了 renunciation. So this one the type, okay? Now I go another topic. Let's go to Tibet. This whole this is so many. Okay. Now, okay, we understand. We need to leave this world. Now, question is, who can leave? Okay. Now, only human people. That only human beings. Not dogs, not kind of any animals, these hell realms, God realms, not. Because there's no chance to practice Dharma. According to Mahayana, they have some, but not like best place in this human realms. Okay? Human realms also we're talking kind of 4 continents, we call it 4 continents. This is not like a 7 continent, not like this, okay? We believe kind of world that can Mount summaries, the southern continents, northern continents, western continent, yeah. We call southern continents. Northern continents, western continents, these are other things not practiced very much. Only best place is southern continents where we are, okay? Then said this kind of pressure human life, we have to think it out how difficult this. We have to recognize who we are, how we value life, how important life. We show this Buddha. Now say you are really important life. You don't waste this one. Now here Tibet they said in order to kind of diligence, then you have to thinking about the precious human life. So this means diligence means your diligence according to this is really happily to do something. Diligence, effort, zunru, effort. Yeah, effort. This means when you practice, no need force. Happily to do these things, happily to do practice, really happy to do engage this one. This is diligence. No, when you practice, you have diligence. This means you're really happy to do this, happy in engaging doing these things. Yeah. So in order to that kind of happiness, we have the thinking, contemplating about the precious human life. Then Bodhidharma says, this precious human life is really, really difficult to gain. When you have a precious human life, if not doing something for the futures, the next time is really, really difficult gain again this life. Okay. Then he talking this one. First, they also with the 4-way how we get the precious human life. This are not only human life, also precious human life. Okay. First one, the cause. Have to think in cause. Buddhism, everything is believe cause and condition. Everything existed with a cause and condition. Without the cause and condition, nothing existed. One thing exists, they must have cause and condition. Yeah, we human life must have cause and condition. This is first cause. Mainly cause is virtuous deed. Okay, virtuous deed also not generosity. Not good enough. Loving kindness not good enough. They said must taking kind of vow, precept. Okay, this means promise and not killing, kind of those kind of vow. Okay, this is the main cause. Here example they called Shanti Deva. He said, my dear Maka, he said. Sometimes really, even though if you do generosity, take a pet actually. If a generosity not practice kind of vow, then some pet is good life actually. Then they stay nice family. This honors really care really well. Yeah, but still it's lower born, this lower arm animal, because there is some karma is not good enough. We call karmas two talk karma. Propel karmas and complete karma. We're talking karma. They're just kind of hell realms, both one. Propel karma and complete karma, both ones non-virtuous deed. That's horrible. Kind of pet, Propel karma is non-virtuous deed. Complete karma is virtuous deed, work together. They're born in lower realms, but then it's ninth life, this virtuous deed. So this kind of thinking going. So here is mainly kind of this vow, taking vow. So that way is always encourage Buddhist practice. Sojong, 1 day's vow. People like to do sojong, yeah. So the morning that ourselves can do take a vow. This morning early, they take a vow, one day's precept until tomorrow. Take this morning, you take this sojong vow, and then all that day on will become like a monk. Okay, the whole day not evening dinner until tomorrow morning itself gone. But people like this kind of Buddha's really kind of smart. Some people know where to take whole life this vow. So then it's still important, this kind of thinking. One days you keep really nice one, that's working for this kind of thinking. So this means, now you see, how many people this keep a vow. Okay, no, we can only see whole sentient beings. We kind of whole talking not only human beings, we call whole sentient beings, Halaram, Garam, all things. How many beings keep a vow? Not many. This means, then you sometimes you become a daughter, physical daughter. Okay, then how many people or beings learn about go school for daughter school? Not many people go. Then we see, okay, be daughters, really few person. This kind of thinking. So this means really few person. And this way, another way is called a number. Looking from the perceptive number. I say Buddhism actually believe every sentient beings they have chance to be Buddha. So of course they have to practice. In order to practice, they have to be human. Now we have to belong, okay, with all the hunger goes around, hell around, all the gods have to belong. when we turn our to be human realms, so many numbers. Yeah, I think then most they said Pado beings. Or sometimes we talk in Pado being. Pado beings this life, next life, between is Pado being. Okay, intermediate beings. This does not include the six realms. Okay, when you pray whole sentient beings, this means six realms. They have addition Pado beings. Pado beings not included as in the six realms. But some philosophy said, but really argue, debate a lot on that. What means beings? What is Pado being? But most they agree. This is not six realms. Okay, not beings. But then we pray this one. More, actually, Pado beings more than these beings. There's beings, hell realms more than hunger ghosts. Hunger ghosts more than animals. Animals more than like this, humans. See, then humans, when you come to humans, then you practice your human life because person who have practiced Dharma. So we see this world, how many people practice Dharma. So rare actually, so rare. This thinking is so difficult now, but we are. But this means we are really, really important. We have to recognize this is really important life. If we're missing like next life become like dark, then no way. Practice. They don't know. So this kind of idea, okay? Then here, another one is good. Example. They give example. The example, this torture. This I heard a lot. I think you heard a lot. We kind of imagine this universe like ocean. There's a blank torture in this ocean. Yeah, there's a yog, only one hole. This yog, all the flood by wind, east wind, the war north wind. 100 years only one time. So when it's in kind of touch this the tortoise neck, this yog, this is possible to be kind of human. Kind of almost impossibility, but that's still possible. So this must imagine. There's so many similarity actually, this example. So this means, I know, this ocean is so vast, big. This means, this sentient beings are limitless. So huge number. So this kind of, this similarity, ocean is so big. Then yog only one hole, there is small space. The human beings, there is an amount really small compared to whole the sentient beings. So this is really similarity. So then the tortoise, this after 100 years only move up, come try to come out one time. This means most beings or people, they don't think it practice Dharma. Actually, sometimes I should do something. But most people don't practice any. They're not thinking I practice something. This kind of really difficult to come, this kind of idea, really rare. Yeah, even though we do try to practice not really pure practice, maybe for the fame, name, something, kind of worldly Dharma, something. Really pure practice Dharma is quite rare. This means 100 times come one time. So then tortoise blind. Okay, blind. This, this show our, even though try to virtuous, so weak, most people. Because, this what weak means, they have, in order to really effective virtuous deed, you have to do kind of motivated. Kind of use, I said, if you whatever you do, kind of renounce with like motivated with renunciation, maybe some bodhicitta or dedicate. Also, I have to this kind of endure with higher this view. Then you really effective. If you don't have this kind of really idea, no motivated, so but do good things, really kind of weak, not so effective. So total blind, like this kind of, really, this virtuous deed is quite weak. So then if this york only same place, the total, okay, come, no, maybe try to anything. But we don't know, total wherever the york go. This so, in order to this born, so obstacle, so many obstacles. We know something to exist, we call cause condition. Then we born persons, mothers, parents together. Then Badu beings always looking for the taking birth, actually. They're busy. They have good karma, they may be parents, person. If not, they will be dog. That time, we believe scientists is not like a mental something, parents, something, element together, they become children. But Buddhism, they have, in addition that, need to come, Badu being's mind. Okay, when we died, we leave this body. This is our mental goal, as such as Badu being looking. Then, when the looking find some parents, it's taking another birth. So then, so many obstacles there to get. We see now, so these times, many Lama teaching, such a holiness, such a 42nd one. He talking in the following, you see him. Most he thinking this most was non-virtuous did what people did, that's abortion, take out kids, yeah. Killing people was quite serious kind of non-virtuous state. So these times many people do these things. This means so obstacle to be born human beings. Yeah, almost born they take out, almost born they take out. Yeah, don't know. This kind of thinking. Okay, this is the third one. This thinking of human beings really difficult. Then has a natural. Oh, that is so many. I think detail. I not go. 2, 3. Okay, this 18 qualities. This is natural of human. Natural is immediately free from this no born hell realm, no born hunger ghost realm, no born animal realms. No born kind of person who have problem. This, then no born place when Buddha existed. No born when Buddha appears. This kind of thinking, the 18 quality we have. Okay, this means we have chance to practice. Then, this kind of life is really, really difficult. Now this kind of light eon. We dark eons, light eon. We talk a lot. There's most time. Sometimes go to Brazil. There's one king. Actually, this is story. He also pray. He wished to be pray. What he prayed kind of succeed. When he chose, what he chose that whatever he touched. This story, okay, then turn into gold. He can do these things. Pray. Then, okay. Then his problem is, when he eat food, food turn gold. Apple turn gold. He cannot eat anything. Yeah, this is a big problem. So most people think is, okay, we actually practitioners, if you recognize our life is really, really precious, should be really happy, should be really satisfied with this kind of body. Not much so rich, not so famous, still should be happy. With rich or there's a famous only few years, then lose. If precious, they use this life, we call this example like a boat. Buddhism like an example like a boat. Bodhicitta said boat. In order to cross this river, it's a samsaric. We have to cross the samsaric things. We call samsaric ocean. We call such ocean means so vast. This one we cross. We no airplane, only boat there. Only one way have boat. Now we have to use this boat. They cross this ocean. Without this boat, nowhere to cross. So our precious human life is really, really important. So that way, Yeah, not so. Okay. So in order to practice Dharma, this is really important. If you get some $1 billion, maybe, I think when time to die, most people really difficult. Yeah, what is to do when it's signed, who will give? Quite difficult, yeah. If people like money, then it's really difficult to give these others when they died. If you're not like so much money, then easy to, this kind of person, okay, easy can give. Okay, take